I found BrainFit about 6 months ago. My 11-year-old son had been struggling for a few years with various emotions, anger, sadness, behavioral issues. From about the age of 4, I had noticed that he was having just a tough time, seemed tougher than other kids his age, would get really angry when he didn't get his way. It would take a long time to get him to come around, tantrums. As he got older, it turned into I called them fits of rage. Like I just couldn't control him, until he was done with it. And it got to be pretty scary for me. I started to worry about, him hurting his younger brother, and he just couldn't explain why he would get so angry. It could be something as simple as, he couldn't play with the Lego that he had asked for. Really kind of trivial things in my mind, but something would set him off, and then I just could not control him until he got through that period of time. And sometimes it was a really long time. I sought out multiple therapists. We went through about 4 doing talk therapy and just weren't finding the answers. Each time he'd have to start over, and it was a struggle. And really affected our family life at home. I would pick him up and not know who I was going to get when I got to, his school. Was he going to be happy? Was he going to be mad? Was he going to be just glum? I didn't know what to expect, and it was stressful. I would get anxious over, wondering what was he going to do? How was I going to handle it? And I couldn't find the tools that I needed to try and help him go through this emotion. So I'd been talking to some friends and, had some talks with them. They had some various issues or similar issues with their kids. And someone had mentioned BrainFit, and it was the first time I'd ever heard of it. So I started, looking at other programs, and I kept coming back to it, just reading about what they were doing and, the premise behind it. It seemed really interesting, and I thought to myself, what do I have to lose at this point? Medicine wasn't an option for him, and I just felt like it's worth a try. So I met with the wonderful ladies at BrainFit, and, we talked through for quite a long time. The initial meeting is pretty intense and takes you through a lot, and there's a lot of emotion there, but they were great about, kind of getting you through it and explaining what they do and how they do it. You can't wrap your head around everything, but it was really fascinating, and I've come to be just amazed with what has changed in the last 6 months with my son. We go pretty much every week, and it's only an hour. He loves going, I should emphasize that. It's not talk therapy. And as time has gone on, each week after we've gone, I notice, little things that I think to myself, that happened 8 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, what would it look like? And the improvement is drastic. And he doesn't even, I think, realize it, but he knows that he feels better, and he'll tell you that. He never fights me to go, and he used to fight to go to talk therapy all the time. It was a struggle. He looks forward to going. I can tell in watching him that he's into it. He gets it as she's going through the different reflexes to figure out what he needs that day. He's in tune with himself, and he understands what he might need. And if he doesn't understand, he gets there, just, by her helping him along. So it's really been a fabulous experience. I would recommend it to anyone that's struggling with, behavioral issues or, ADHD, ADD, any kind of sensory issues. Anything that, your child might be struggling with that you just can't seem to find the answers. They've really helped us a lot, and I enjoy going.